Are tennis tournaments really dead? In short, yes. Tennis tournaments, as we know it, are dead. And here's why. In this video, I will tell you my thoughts and opinions on why tennis tournaments for adults, that means anyone over the age of 18, are dead. And at the end of this video, I will give you my solution to that specific issue. I also wanted to give a shout out to the YouTube channel members. These keyboard coaches make content like this possible due to the copious amounts of caffeine I need to pump through my system to sit at a local Starbucks along with the other pretentious, snobby hipsters in order to do research and inform viewers like you on issues of the tennis industry that is being plagued today. If you want to support this channel, please click the link down in the section below, and it is much appreciated. Let's deconstruct this definition of tennis tournament. For the purposes of this video analysis, a tennis tournament is a series of consecutive tennis matches played over several days, normally weekends, over one or many tennis sites. There is a tournament director and possibly other employees in the organization to oversee the scoring and overall economy of resources to make this event run smoothly. For context, I'm a 31-year-old amateur level player, 4.5 NTRP or around 9.3 UTR, a singles-oriented tennis player that absolutely loves competing. Also, I live in Wisconsin, so outdoor tennis is only viable about 6 to 9 months, nice, out of the year. I find myself looking at local adult tournaments at work to get my competitive juices flowing. Back in 2012, there was at least one adult tennis tournament in the Metro Milwaukee area per month. But now, when scouring the USTA website, there was literally only one tennis tournament this summer, and it was run by a friend of mine for a nonprofit. Tennis tournaments for adults, as we know it, are dead, and here are 3 reasons why. Given the idea of running an organized event requires a lot of coordination and manpower, from the tennis balls to the tournament director making a small profit and paying helpers, and also the court fees, there are a lot of costs that go into entering a tennis tournament as a tennis player. I have absolutely no problem paying money to enter one of these tournaments. However, when looking at some of these adult tennis tournaments, the entry fees could be as expensive as $80. That's really shitty because there is a 50% chance that you will only play one tennis match this entire event. Yes, even with that cost of $80 or more. Most of these tennis tournaments do not have a backdrop. Let me put it this way. Would you pay $80, drive or fly to a tennis tournament, and possibly pay for a hotel or Airbnb and take time out of your weekend to play one match? Tough question. The sticker price, along with the overhead cost for going to a weekend tournament, actually pales in comparison to the opportunity cost. Let's put it this way. If I didn't commit to a full weekend tennis tournament, I could be working at my full-time job, stringing tennis rackets, teaching tennis lessons, and making YouTube videos, all which do make me money. In my situation, the cost of a full weekend for me to do nothing but be at a tennis tournament is anywhere between $500 and $2,500. Again, I'm a software engineer that is paid hourly, and I have the ability to teach tennis. Everybody's situation is different. But let's take the cautious approach to say that, and it's $500 for a full weekend for me. So along with the entry fee of $80 baked into traveling for a tournament that I might only play one tennis match, would I pay $700 or more for one single tennis match that I could do on my own? Probably not. It's no secret that as we get older, humans get less flexible and less durable. We start to get love handles that rival those of the highest male Brit, Dan Evans, and the greatest returner to the buffet line, Andre Agassi. The more tennis matches adults play in a shortened time period, like a day or over a short weekend, the higher chances of injuries such as a pulled hamstring, rolled ankles, and even more serious ones like exhaustion, heat strokes, and even heart attacks, which do happen on some occasions, unfortunately. Typically, junior tennis players really don't have to worry about these issues to the extent that Amerifats like me have to go through, because I just love Taco Bell just way too much, and my metabolism is slowing down. Speaking of which, if you like my shirt that I'm shamelessly promoting, I will leave a link down in the section below from Amazon, and yes, it does help support this channel, so check it out. Other than just injuries, the level of intensity of a singles player goes drastically down as the tournament keeps chugging along for older adults like myself. I honestly think that adults can play 1 or 2 UTR levels higher than what they're originally rated if fitness really wasn't an issue. And from what I've been seeing as a part-time tennis coach, competitive high school players can play up to 3 full singles matches in a day before they start to show lower intensity of playing. where some adults really can only play one singles match, or even one singles set. I'm looking at you, Andy and Kyle, before their level starts to noticeably degrade. So you're probably asking yourself, Mark, what the hell is the solution? How can adult competitive tennis players like me get good competition without a monetary sink along with a time commitment that won't completely destroy my social weekend plans? And here it is. Weekly leagues. Having a league that allows me and other singles players to have mutual date, times, and locations is an absolute godsend for my jam-packed schedule. And I believe it will help some people in similar situations as well. With a weekly routine like this, I do have to block off about 2 hours a week to play some matches. But at least I could do it on a free weeknight, and even if I play on a weekend, I still have time for the weekend for other hobbies. And the monetary cost isn't too bad either. Without any type of guest fee or court time fees, the cost of these leagues range anywhere from $25 to maybe $50 a session. And normally each league will give you at least 3 or more matches. So if you are in the Milwaukee area and want to be part of a flex league that I'm in, I will leave a link down in the description below. Also, if you are not yet a UTR Power subscriber, there will be a link down in the section below along with everything else, and it does help out this channel. So let's compare the actual monetary cost per tennis match into perspective between a weekend tournament and a flex league. If I were to play in a singles tournament and get eliminated the first round with all costs calculated on a very conservative estimate, that one singles match, if I were to lose, would cost me $700. The UTR Flex League that I'm playing in now only costs me $25, but because I'm a UTR subscriber, I get $10 off. And even though I'm playing 5 matches in my league, let's just say I'm guaranteed 4. And even though I don't pay court fees because I already have unlimited court time at my local tennis clubs, and the local tennis clubs in my area, let's say my portion of guest fees and court time fees comes out to about $15 per tennis match. So let's do some quick maths. Each tennis match in the UTR Flex League would cost me $21.25 per match. That is over 3,000% cheaper than going to a regular tennis tournament scenario I laid out for you guys. So tell me what you guys think. For both adults and juniors out there, do you still prefer tournaments or do you like leagues? Let's start a real conversation down below in the comment section. And if you have any other questions, come join my Discord where over 750 members chat daily about tennis equipment, tennis tournaments, memes, and the cake of Dominic Thiem. And as always, happy hitting.